Hey everyone, what is up? It is some random girl, and today we're going to make haunted houses for Halloween using these toys from the Dollar Tree. Let's get started.
First, I peeled the stickers off of the buildings so I'd have a clean area to paint. I started with the construction building, and I made a base coat using apple barrel white, black, and territorial beige. It took a couple of coats because the building is plastic, so I recommend you sand yours lightly first so the paint will adhere better to the plastic. I also painted in the back where the window holes are, so none of the bright yellow will shine through. Next, for the roof, I mixed barn red, nutmeg brown, and territorial beige together. Again, all apple barrel paints from Walmart. For the trim work around the windows there, I used straight territorial beige. I did paint behind the window holes here as well, though I also accidentally painted behind the other window holes, which I didn't actually need to do since those windows will be a different color. For the top section, I mixed some flamenco red with some of the base coat I had left and some of the roof color I had made. This made a nice lighter shade that went really well with the roof while also standing out. For the walls, I mixed nutmeg brown with some of the base coat. And if some of the base coat shines through, it's totally fine because it gives it that extra dilapidated look. I used territorial beige for the door trim, and then I used some nutmeg brown for the windows. For the door itself, I used chocolate bar, and though I did try to be really careful not to cover the trim, I did have to go back and redo a couple of spots off camera. For the ghosts, I used the apple barrel white, and then once it dried, I used a pointed cotton applicator to put black eyes and a mouth. I decided to put little cowboy hats on the ghosts. So again, using an applicator, I dipped it in chocolate bar and it did little hats, which I think are absolutely adorable. Lastly, I used black to write the word saloon on the building. On the firehouse, I made a base coat using apple barrel white and black. Again, it took 2 coats, so I would definitely suggest that you lightly sand yours so the paint will better adhere to the plastic. I wanted to use the brick texture that's on the front of the building, so I mixed some flamenco red and nutmeg brown to make a sort of adobe brick shade. To accent the roof and doors, I mixed flamenco red with territorial beige, and it made a lighter shade of adobe brick. For the window at the top and the doors, I used nutmeg brown. I then went back with some chocolate bar to paint the accent designs and the handles on both of the doors. Alright, hey, cool. Y'all made it to the end of the video. Give me a like and hit that subscribe button, and let me know down in the comments what sorts of cool haunted buildings you guys have made using Dollar Tree materials. I'll see y'all next time.